Brand new 99 Nights in the Forest update. New classes have finally dropped. If you haven't already, like Spike of this video. If we can get 2 likes for the 2 new classes in this update, I think that's a pretty good place to start, wouldn't you? No? No? Come on.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and let's drop our standards a little bit. If we get
What?
1 like,
It's like,
not gonna happen.
hey, honestly, at this point in my career, 1 like sounds great. All right, so let's actually go over here and look at the new classes. Now, also, we should watch the cutscene. You want to do a cutscene? 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Boom. All right, here we are.
So, essentially, we're going to go over everything in this update to give you guys recommendation. If we even recommend these new classes, we're going to kind of give it to you truthfully because these classes are interesting. And there's 2 in total. Christmas is coming. Isn't that kind of like the cutscene from last week or something? The 2 cultists sitting
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. You know what? We're not going to be critical. Look, let's look at all the new badges real quick. Let's look at the new badges.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Why is the badge? Usually they remove this if there is no. Oh, okay. So what I got to do to get the badge for Maze?
You have to give away every bit of your Robux to our great viewers. There you go.
All right, I got to get that badge later. All right, so
all right, I'm never getting that badge. All right, let's take a look at these new classes here.
All right, well, one I think people are going to find interesting that we're going to start out with is called the Brute. It's a 2-star class. Surprisingly, the Brute. You know, when you think Brute, you don't think a 2-star class. You think that's like a bulky 4-star at the least, but I'm going to let you read over everything you get with this class.
All right, so you're going to start with the Brute Shield. How that's going to work, we do not know. The only shield like Adam we have is the Riot Shield, and nobody ever uses it. So I don't know how that's going to go. You're going to spawn with a damage-reducing shield. I guess that's your Brute Shield. And the shield can taunt enemies. What? We're going to be taunting. We're going to be emoting on the enemies. And then if you do level them up, you will get enemies deal reduced damage for a few seconds after being taunted. Okay. And then the shield becomes an obsidian shield and can now charge and create shockwaves. Now that is
cool.
Pretty cool.
That is cool. Now, why they thought adding a class with a shield was a good idea is kind of interesting because everybody hates the Riot Shield, right? So maybe this is their chance to redeem the shield game in 99 Nights. Maybe the Brute Shield is actually awesome, and we're going to love using it. So that's going to be kind of interesting to look into. But if we go on over to the Explorer class, it is a 3-star. Surprisingly, the Explorer class is better than the Brute, and it's got some interesting stuff for survival. You can walk us through it.
Yeah, starting with a compass and a map. Now, that is interesting. It's not that expensive to build either one of those. I don't know, I guess it makes sense. Gain a speed boost after clearing fog. That's your level 1 perk. Larger map view radius plus 2 stack space. That's pretty solid, I guess. And then the level 2 perk, hunger drain reduced the more time you spend away from the fire. Now that one's pretty nice because we all are out exploring all the time. And then level 3 perk, you see chests through walls when near open chests faster. Okay, open chest faster is pretty cool. To see chests through the walls is like so because we're going to be looting. We're going to be checking everything anyways. I don't know if that's really that crucial.
This seems like kind of like a pointless class, if I'm being honest. There's a gain of speed boost after clearing fog. That's a temporal boost, so your whole level 1 trait is already like lost there. I don't know. This you don't even seem like a 3-star class in my personal opinion, but it might be useful depending on the situation and how you use it. How do you feel like this class is going to be most useful?
It's going to be most useful whenever you're looking at all the classes that you have and you just want to have as many as possible, but you're never going to use any of them. So that's it's just going to be nice to scroll and see, oh, I have the Explorer class. That's cool. Okay, where's Cyborg? There it is. Dude, I don't know. I'm not feeling this class at all. The Brute one does interest me a little bit.
Exactly.
But the Explorer, not so much.
Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to use the Brute here. I went ahead and upgraded it to level 3, so I'm going to see what that Obsidian shield looks like. And if you want, you can run the Explorer, or we can both just run the Brute, honestly. So
I think I want to run the Brute. I think none of us really care. I want to test out this shield.
The Explorer speaks for itself, honestly. I think that's the best way to put it. So.
I leveled it up all the way, and it said for starter tools, gems.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Go back to your
Why does it say that?
I took a screenshot of it in case you didn't have that. That is weird. We better get our shield when we go into the game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's super weird. All right, let's get into the game and see how this thing works. And that was so weird. Gems. I've never seen it switch like that. Okay, well.
Maybe a little bug. Maybe.
I hope like the shield has like some type of effect that you can like kind of deal damage or something.
Oh, it looks epic though.
Whoa! This thing is cool.
Oh, I hate you with it. Oh, all right. Where's a bunny rabbit?
Okay, nope. It doesn't deal any damage. So it's basically
So you gotta have something attack you, I think, in order to deal damage.
So
I think it like does like shockwave damage back to them. So that's how I get the fire upgraded, and we'll test it on a wolf.
yeah, this is it's basically a riot shield with a taunt ability, and that's what I'm seeing from it so far.
How do you taunt?
I guess that's what that one effect is that you use.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no way to deal damage with it, so.
It did say something about like some sort of shockwave or something. So let's go find like a wolf and test this baby out.
All right.
All right, I'm watching you.
Okay, yeah, my shield. Okay, so it's kind of, since it's a city run shield, what's happening is it's building up that damage meter that we have, and then it's going to release the shockwave after you get so much damage took on you. But
it doesn't.
The fact that
it doesn't seem to deflect that much damage, though.
No, not at all. And the fact that we can't hold a weapon while holding the shield is utterly pointless.
I'm about to die.
Yeah, I know. Say, like, this is... So, basically, we start with nothing. Interesting.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it comes in handy with if you have the obsidian iron hammer and you're trying to use this to like build the force up, and then you switch to the hammer and then you can boom, you know? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe the Explorer class is better so far. So after comparing the two, it's looking like the Explorer class might be better.
Oh, man.
And I think the Brute class, it gets you because it looks so cool, and you're like, dude, yes, this is going to be awesome. But it's a riot shield in disguise, it looks like a little bit.
Exactly. This class that had the most potential out of the two, but I don't think the execution is necessarily there. I feel like if you could hit with the shield, like some sort of shield bash, that would be really cool.
Honestly, my recommendations is like, you guys could totally skip these classes this weekend. It would be totally fine. But
yeah, I agree.
But if I had to recommend already from already trying the Brute, I'd probably recommend the Explorer class if you're looking for something that's actually going to be useful during your playthrough. Because this is just going to put you more at a disadvantage than anything, especially if you don't know how to use a shield properly in this game. And most people that I talk to, they don't really even use the riot shield or like it that much. So
nope. I mean, it looks cool, right?
This thing does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is a cool looking shield, though. That's That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's really all this update has, right? So
yeah, I mean, Christmas is coming, though.
Christmas is coming. That update is arriving soon, so that's going to be something to look forward to. But that's the full guide, I guess, this week, guys. It's going to be the quickest one we've ever done, but that's the update. So Christmas is coming. Hope you guys are ready.